a very good oh man. I don't know when I would be able to use that one, but
Set a timer for 30 minutes.
I'll wait a good time. Wait for a good time.
We are good to go.
Are we live?
We are.
Well, shout out to our newest sponsor, Hoi Fung Sriracha.
Just whipping it out of nowhere.
Get your bottle today with the chicken, not the dragon.
Oh my god, my headphones are so loud.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
I love it. In the earlier videos, like you still like left it in of like you edit or moving around and like us getting it together, and I like the real feel of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I did I did the same thing for the podcast we did last time.
Yeah.
Or the new edition that I had. I cut out the GVSU talk.
Oh yeah. I guess I can say it now.
Hold on, let me
Actually, hold on.
Give me a second. You can still talk about it.
All right.
That's adorable.
I wanted a kiss on the lips.
Oh my
With
gosh.
people.
You guys are so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Romance.
All right.
Can I eat my sandwich while we're...
Of course. I mean, you probably should have unwrapped it.
Only if you make
Already.
the
It's
most
gonna be like-
noise possible.
Jesus, the ASMR.
How are you guys? This is
All right, let's kick it off.
So-
this is Caucasian podcast.
So Blair is technically a permanent member, but you guys know that from the last episode. Well, I didn't post it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So this is just like random talk that doesn't matter. But this is Lexi.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Lexi.
Shit is peaking.
Is it because this is too loud?
And your mic is warm. Can you talk?
Hello.
He's wiping his palms on his pants.
It's warm.
Hello.
Okay, we'll test that for now.
Okay. Hopefully this will be fine. I did see it peaking earlier, but
This is Lexi.
yeah. Who are you?
I'm Lexi.
I do want to ask you.
Ask who?
No, Lexi. Explain what you do for a job.
I do job. So I'm an RBT or a registered behavior technician. So I work with children on the autism spectrum.
All right.
Implementing ABA.
Do you ever want to hit them?
interventions.
Oh my god.
I can't answer that. Sometimes I have hard days.
That's not a no.
Sometimes I, go punch the wall in the bathroom and come back out with a smile.
Well, it's because if people watching don't know what ABA is, they deal with a lot. This chick gets hit.
I do get hit.
Oh yeah.
I get my ass
Are you
beat.
allowed to tell one of the stories?
Yeah, as long as I'm not using names or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Go for it.
I'm just eating, guys. I'm sorry.
There's so many stories, I don't even know.
Just a little quick one that
Where to
happened
start?
recently.
Like a funny story or like Lexi got her ass beat and it's actually very sad.
When was
story.
the last time you got struck by a kid?
Just yesterday, actually. I get hit almost every day. But my friend, it was like time to go home. And he's, I want mommy. And I'm like, okay, then put your shoes and socks on and then we'll go see mommy. And I'm trying to help him get his shoes and socks because he doesn't have the motor skills to put them on himself. So I put them over his toes and the ball of his foot, and then he pulls them up. And he's just kicking the fuck out of me. I want mommy. And I'm like, then hold your fucking feet still. And then I was like, okay, I guess you don't want mommy. I'll wait until you're ready because you're not acting like you're ready right now.
Yeah, no, I would be punting those kids for
Yeah, it's a
many,
tough
many
job. It
yards.
requires a lot of patience.
Hunting's crazy.
I'd Charlie Brown the shit out of a kid if he was just screaming at me.
Kanye
hard.
has autism. When you punt him.
Kanye
Well,
has autism?
I believe.
Yeah, because of a car accident. It's not my words. It's his
Great.
words.
Now we're gonna have to age restrict this because we're talking about Kanye again.
Okay, we only had to age restrict the last one because I put the outfit that he was wearing
That is fair.
I could take that out honestly, and then we don't have to age restrict it.
Nah. I think it's hilarious. I showed my coworkers that picture too, and they were like,
I'll show you the outfit that he wore.
"Why is Kanye doing this?"
Don't say the.
And then my coworker actually said the same thing, but I'll wait for it. I'll wait for you to pull it up.
Because I think I deleted it off my phone.
We'll take a quick break. Get a word from our sponsor, Gene Rose Soju. Get the white grape. Get the plum. If you don't, you're dumb. Look at that picture.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting choice.
It's not your outfit of choice?
No. Wow.
You wouldn't wear that?
Just for funsies? Just out on the, like, running to the grocery store wearing that? Or
during a concert to show off an album.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it's what you casually just wear. Apparently.
Okay.
It'd really be crazy.
Interesting choice.
So somebody leaked Kanye's album, and I listened to all of it.
I actually didn't listen to it.
That's all right.
Would you?
It's No Life of Pablo. There's no songs that really stand out to me. I can't even remember.
I don't listen to Kanye anymore. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't.
I'm just like, well, it's gonna be everywhere on my feed, so I might as well like listen to it. And I have enjoyed like other albums, but he had his daughter on it, and she had a whole verse instead of like Adonis.
It's not music that I just go back to anymore. Like genuinely, it's just like no matter. I mean, obviously, like me still remembering. Hey, remember the time that Kanye likes Hitler because he made the microphone out of all fucking things. Okay. No, but it's just genuinely music I just don't go back to anymore. It's just like I feel like I moved on to other weirder and wackier things that I listen to, and you guys all definitely know kind of music I listen to.
Yeah.
But no, it's just music I genuinely just don't go back to anymore.
I feel like you're more of an artsy type of guy because like a lot of work goes into the album, and then you can like see that and you'll be like, yeah, this is a great album. Like I want to talk about Simbi right now. Yeah, that was great.
It's a good album. It's underrated.
You did not listen to it, but
my favorite
to who?
Little Sims. It's my favorite female rapper for sure, and definitely like she out of everyone stands out of a lot of female rappers, only because like when you think of a female rapper, you think of like a recent of like a Ice Spice or like a Sexyy Red.
High heels on my tippies.
Or a Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj isn't bad though, but like
I do like Nicki Minaj.
You think of like, because even like friends that are within our group are like, it's like the over sexualization. Like, well, that's not. If you like look deeper, like you'll find like actual art, like female artists that don't do that. It's just like that's really mainstream. Like if you, I feel like I care about hip hop a lot, where I'm like, it's not like the music I listen to, but it's not like I don't know.
There's one rapper, Young Ma. She's a little bit different than a lot of the other mainstream female rappers. She do be talking about her pussy all the time, but like differently, in a different kind of way.
It's weird because people, it's weird that people have a problem with girls talking about their pussy, but then it's always the guys that be talking about their dicks. Man,
right.
I'm getting my dick sucked.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, well, it's a double standard. It's just crazy. It's crazy that like people have a problem with like someone like Sexyy Red talking about my coochie red, my booty hole brown.
My booty hole, my coochie stank.
But no one cares about Future getting his dick sucked.
That is true.
And just like also the idea that the word pussy is gross.
Yeah, see?
And like the word dick isn't.
Oh, yeah.
Is also a thing.
Yeah. It's just so weird. Like people hate on someone like Sexyy Red. Yes, but that's what makes it like entertaining. Like I have those exact words in my head to say that because it's just like, I don't have a problem with the music. Like it's not my kind of vibe.
Yeah, I'm just not trying to throw that ass for Drake.
But I have a problem with people who like just like hate on it just because it's like, why do females all you be talking about? I don't know, man. Yeah.
It's a different style. I'm pretty sure like with upcoming music artists, the lyrics will be different, and let's pivot away from female rappers let's talk about Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo.
What about 'em?
So today I had to take my niece and 2 of her friends to Starbucks, and I was like, how the fuck do I talk to an 11-year-old girl right now? And I was like, hey, who's better, Billie Eilish or Olivia Rodrigo? And they were like, Billie, duh. And I was like,
Duh.
all right.
That is a duh.
And
That's
it is a duh?
statement, yeah.
All right.
I think
All right. It's a universal thing. Even the young kids get
Olivia
it.
Rodrigo's new album is pretty good.
I have not checked it out.
in pop standards.
She is going to the Grammys.
Yeah.
So,
I think if you like an overall safe pick, definitely Billie. It's not a bad thing. I don't know. I don't really like. I think they. I don't know. I think they do two completely different things.
my sister
Yeah.
said that the whole vibe is completely different.
Yeah.
So it's
It
hard
really
to
is.
compare both of them. But I only compare both of them because they're younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of pop music, but like, obviously, I know that song. Like, I'm driving past your street, you know, red lights, stop.
Driver's license.
Yep.
Oh, Olivia.
Yeah, of Olivia Rodrigo. And like, that was a banger for someone who does not like pop music. That was a fucking banger.
Oh yeah.
And then I like pop on like to the radio and like newer Olivia Rodrigo's playing, and I'm definitely
For
not
sure.
a fan.
I think she's Filipino too.
Really?
Philippines.
Okay.
Filipino.
She's Filipino.
All right, I'm a fan now.
That's what I that's like the key thing I remember. I'm like, damn, she's Filipino. I can't hate anymore. I can't hate anymore.
I can't betray my country like
No,
that.
yeah.
Dang it.
That's like Manny Pacquiao is our token guy. He's the token like celebrity.
He could do whatever he
He
wants.
can do whatever he wants. It's just like,
He'll be fine.
what did Dave Chappelle say about like Michael Jackson? Even though he touched little kids, he's still Michael Jackson. He's like, but it's Michael Jackson though.
Could you say that about Bill
He
Cosby?
did just get named like the king of pop. Wasn't it Michael Jackson?
yeah, he's a king of pop.
He's definitely.
Yeah, the king of pop.
We touch little kids.
But he touched little kids, though.
That's what they're saying.
You want to...
Not
Little
saying I
kids-
don't believe it. I just, I wasn't there.
But he makes good music though.
Thriller though? But Thriller?
Thriller's a bop.
There is a bop. But he touched little kids.
But he touched little kids.
But he touched little kids. Okay.
Little kids touch you, but you get
You can't
bonked.
touch them. I do get bonked.
So I wanted to pivot back to you working.
Okay.
When you hear someone is going to enter into the field that you're working in, how do you feel about it? Like, what's your initial reaction?
Going from touching little kids to this is crazy.
It's still, we're just talking about
Well,
kids.
it's hard because I actually had a similar conversation with a new hire recently. So we have like a lot of new hires coming in, and I'm training someone right now, and I was just talking about the very high turnover rate of new employees at my company. And I do think that's partially because they train some people who are very unhappy there. So they hear about a lot of the like negative aspects of the company, and they're like, ah, fuck this, I want to leave. But also, I think a lot of people just don't know what they're getting into. Because if you like think of autism and you don't have any direct experience with someone in your life who is on the spectrum, you think of like the cute videos of like, oh, and this person's really good at artwork, and this person can draw the New York skyline from memory after seeing it once, and oh, they're quirky girls, but it like, in reality, it is a spectrum. So it goes from like quirky to like absolutely getting your ass beat. And so we have both ends of that spectrum, definitely. But it is outpatient, so it's not like, I don't want to say it's not severe, but there are much worse cases than what I have to deal with. I shouldn't say worse, but more aggressive cases.
Yeah. Because you were concussed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
For
I've gotten
months.
2 different concussions in my workplace from children and their aggressive tendencies, which is definitely not someone I'm going to tell someone who's like entering the work field, because not to scare them, but like you do need to be prepared for those sorts of behaviors and be able to watch your back at all times.
Not watch your back at all times.
Those kids are crazy.
You do though. I'm like, they can really go from like, I've had kids go from like, oh, Miss Lexi, like, I love you, and I'm like, you can say I'm super cool, like that's more appropriate, and then punch in the face,
That's crazy.
like it happens fast. You got to be ready for them hands at any time.
Crazy.
Yeah. But it is also, most of my kids are like quite a bit younger, so it's also like, okay, like it doesn't really hurt when they're hitting me, but then obviously there are the more severe cases where, yeah, I'm fucking in the ER getting stitches in my head, and I have 2 black eyes and a concussion.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. So like, it's a great field. Not enough people do it, but it's definitely hard.
For sure.
And you have to know what you're getting into.
Couldn't be me though. I'd be a terrible influence on those children.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the last episode, but I literally told kids to drop out of school and sell crack.
Nice.
It's a reel I'm going to post.
Yeah.
Kids, you ever listen to Death Grips?
Kids, do you know what you should get for Christmas? A Colt 45.
Whoa.
I was confused. I was like, wait, what sound is playing?
Dude, why am I in front of the soundboard?
He said, oh.
Didn't see that one coming.
We got cooking up over there.
I got too much cooking. Too much cooking. All right, I want to ask Lexi, what's an embarrassing moment that's happened to you in the past couple weeks?
Couple weeks.
Or just, yeah, how about maybe a teenage year?
A teenage year?
Yeah. I'm only thinking about this because
I feel like I'm often embarrassed over things that don't matter. So I don't know.
Do you feel like a lot of people should go through embarrassing moments in their life to like become a stronger person?
Yeah, to an extent. But I also think embarrassment is also kind of a silly emotion, because often it's like not that deep, and it's not that like people are shaming you. You're just like, oh my gosh, I'm shaming myself. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm embarrassed right now.
It's just like silly. I'm embarrassed to be next to you. I don't know. I feel like the most prevalent memory of embarrassment that comes to mind was like one day I was at the movies, and this is not even that embarrassing, but obviously to me it was. I was at the movies and I'm like wearing these like boot high heels, walking down the steps, and this like group of boys walked in, and they're all like watching me, and I just was like, oh wow, like I'm such hot shit right now, look at me. And then my heel like misses one of the steps, and I fall, and popcorn flies into the air, and it was just like slow motion. Like it just felt like I was in a movie. And then they all like, of course, are dying laughing at me, and I was so embarrassed. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed. But also like it's not deep. Like,
no, yeah. Just
whatever.
A moment you remember.
Yeah.
That you laugh at. Laughing at now. Yeah.
It's cinematic.
You said you were asking that because we talked about.
I was just thinking about embarrassing moments. Because I talked about how I peed my pants last time.
I peed my pants last time too.
I'm peeing my pants right now.
I'm currently peeing.
Wow.
R. Kelly?
Oh. I wrote down a lyric from Kanye's album.
Burger King?
No.
Oh.
I can tell you one thing. Big, beautiful, titty, butt-naked women just don't fall out of the sky, you know? He says that like 30 times.
Didn't he?
That's like part of the chorus.
He had a yacht lyric too. He said the yacht 1000.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure he said that.
Jesus.
Guy's a lyricist.
Bro knows what he's doing. Except for when it comes to everything else. I want to pivot to movies. Do you think artists like Taylor Swift should be able to film a concert tour and then put a movie out for it?
Why not? It's freedom of speech. I'm not gonna watch it.
Would you do that for Travis Scott if Travis Scott did a concert?
If he asked me?
No. If you were able to watch a concert for like $5, would you do it?
You mean like the Astroworld thingy?
I wouldn't.
Movie?
No.
You wouldn't do it?
For me personally, I wouldn't pay for something like that. It's just not like, I wouldn't do that for any artist though. That's not strictly for Travis Scott. I'm not interested in something like that. I wouldn't even go to concerts in general. I'm not a concert guy.
You're not a concert guy.
What
if Hosier did that? Did
recorded
a movie tour, or a movie of his tour, and you're just able to experience like a couple concerts?
I don't know. I might watch it, but I don't think I would watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
But because I've also been to a Hozier concert and it was amazing and so much fun. But I also could like, if I really was craving Hozier, I could just like listen to his music on my phone. So
I know.
I don't see it as entirely necessary, but
there definitely are artists that are like, I don't know who said this, but they like wanna when you go to a concert, they want to perform rather than just like, because they're like, I think it was J. Cole. He was like, you could listen to the song in your car right now before you even got here, but I want to make sure like you have an actual experience rather than just me like just playing a song and then super rapping over it. Says he wants it to be like an experience that you paid for sure.
Well, and it would be cool too to kind of see like them behind the scenes and how they are off. I don't want to say off camera because clearly they're on camera, but like not putting on a show for hundreds of people.
Yeah,
that could be cool.
Yeah, for me, I wouldn't pay for something like that. Because like I keep mentioning JPEG, but as much as I love JPEG music, I actually would never go to a JPEG Mafia concert. It's not my vibe. But they're definitely, I know Danny Brown, I know he mentioned this in his voice. My camera's about to die, that's why it's blinking. It's at 21 minutes. I'll get this out before I switch
21.
This guy. He's like, man, why do I got all those sweaty kids at my concert?
Oh my god!
His voice that he said is like, he basically was just like, why? He's like, he knows like, or is it? They joke that JPEG has like the sweaty white kids.
Oh my god!
That go to the concert.
Yeah.
But he did it in that voice. I'm gonna switch this out though. So
all right,
I'll be right.
Is the audio gonna cut?
No, you can. The video is.
That's fine.
Oh, 17 minutes?
Is this a script?
And left. Is it a script?
Is this all scripted?
No, that's all
scripted,
real.
just,
that's like a topic point.
Oh.
It's just topics to talk about.
There's too much to talk about. I'd lose it.
It's not fake scripted. It's not all fake. And then
just talking points.
And then like I have a, this is off topic though. Never mind.
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay. So, well, I know these other podcasters that I follow, they said if you want to like make it, you just do the major extreme things for a podcast. Like, what if I like hosted like a bunch of people come in here with guns and they point at each other and then they make us do a podcast and they like threaten our lives and
he's just in the back.
It's just the most extreme thing you could do for just a podcast because it would stand out. So I'm just kidding.
Okay, wait a second. Oh no.
I swatted us.
Just for fun. I rented them. It was a Christmas deal.
Criminals on the black internet.
Merry Christmas.
The dark web.
The black internet.
The black internet.
The dark web.
What do you mean by that?
No.
I couldn't think of the word.
Dark web.
Please don't cancel me.
We're just doing the major extreme for a podcast.
I mean, we could.
No, I'm not doing that. But
let's bungee jump while podcasting.
Let me make a couple calls.
I did have a beer pong idea while we were podcasting, but I didn't not bring in beer, but I had another idea to put what's in the cups. That'd be a surprise though.
Could work. He also wanted to podcast while playing Catan.
I thought that would be cute.
Ooh, that would be fun.
I would have people that would actually want to do that because there's a market for actual there's not, if you look, I don't know why I look into this, but I'm on the internet a lot. No, but there's these guys that they have their channel, but they play a lot of stuff. Where they play D&D, which D&D is a popular game. That's Dungeons and Dragons for anyone who doesn't know. But they got a lot of views because it's a well-produced board game, like lights and everything, cameras, and multiple camera angles on the set. And there's not a market. Well, Catan's a very popular board game. There's not a market for a well-produced, except for the competitive Catan games. They actually get a lot of views.
Yeah, people travel far for the championship.
So there's not a lot of people doing well-produced Catan games.
That is fun. That is true.
That would be fun.
I'm basically saying there's a market for it, and people would watch. We just need to get people to do it.
This is a business pitch, actually.
I can do it. We can invite people over to be do the podcast, but we're also going to play Catan the entire time.
So basically just us talking and playing Catan.
Yeah.
And we have I have multiple cameras here.
That would be fun.
Lexia said some crazy things while the Catan board was in front of us.
We take Catan very seriously
We do.
in our house.
We can get some drinking. Because I could do a top-down camera.
That would
with
be
a
so
board.
fun,
That could work.
actually.
We just need to set up people who would want to play and talk.
All right.
That's an idea, though. I don't know if we...
All the homies are busy right now.
could probably do this table.
Yeah, this could work.
It's a nice table.
You know, all the homies are into K-drama and Fortnite right now.
Romeo and...
We're the only ones that are just like
Not
kind
into
of chilling
K-drama.
on the outside.
I've been trying to play Persona 5.
I know. I've been playing Spirit Tea.
I got my girl in there.
Literally, I will be the only one in the... Wait. What color hair does she have?
Blonde. Her name's Anne.
I don't like blondes.
He says, reading off of the palm of his hand.
Reading off the script on my ring.
Persona 5 is a
don't
really
like
fun
blondes.
game. No, yeah. Basically, I've just been playing games that I usually don't play. I know I said this spiel already, but even Baldur's Gate is a game I usually would never play. But it's,
She wants to play it so bad.
It's a fun game.
I want to play it so bad.
but it's just like I'm happy that I expanded to games that I don't usually play because like I'm having so much fun. Because Baldur's
Heck
Gate,
yeah.
I knew it was gonna be like I had a lot of before I like even won Game of the Year. Like I heard talks about it. It's just like it's an incredible game and you should play it. Despite like if you're not like if you don't play that kind of game.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to go back to Starfield.
Yeah.
Now that I have the ability to play it, I'm like, I actually don't even want to play it.
It didn't
It's
win
actually
anything.
not really worth
Yeah.
it.
Even Spider-Man didn't win anything. People were angry, fuming.
Maybe
I heard
Spider-Man should be on more.
Bluey the video game didn't win anything.
Okay, I did see that though. I sent that as a meme because I saw. I don't know why, but I saw it as soon as it came out. Like that there's a Bluey the video game, and I sent it to Blair as a joke
1 hour of gameplay? Come on.
for 60. I think it was like $30.
$40.
I think it was
That
on
is not-
sale, so it might be 40 right now.
That is not worth your time. Do not spend $40 for 1 hour game.
$40 for 45 minutes of Bluey.
That is
I
not
mean,
worth your
so
money.
when I worked with a bunch of moms, they said that Bluey was all over their household. And when Bluey's Big Play, trademark, came to Grand Rapids, they went. And she was like, you know,
Was it
I
a good
could be
time?
going to Taylor Swift, but
Here I
Here
am.
we are.
I'm going to
Better,
Bluey.
better money spent.
General admission.
Yeah. I remember when it was on the
That is
screen,
lit.
Jason was like, "What the fuck is this?" It's a masterpiece, Jason.
This is art, sir.
Dude, it's just so pleasing to the eye.
It's better than Interstellar.
It's just so real, bro.
Bro, if Bluey doesn't win an Emmy, I'm gonna go crazy.
Bluey is a good animated show.
It's very good.
Dude, okay, so Barbie.
Barbie.
I saw Barbie last night.
Oh, right.
Out of all the talks, for some reason I didn't watch it until last night.
That's fair.
I
That's
have a controversial opinion. I actually like Barbie more than Oppenheimer.
all right. All right.
Out of overall enjoying this, not like story or anything. It's just like my overall first watch. I overall liked my first watch of Barbie over Oppenheimer.
Okay. Yeah.
I feel like
it's a good watch.
that
No,
just
it's
like
good.
makes sense because obviously Barbie's a little more like lighthearted and fun than like watch us bomb Japan. You know, like
My main gripe with Oppenheimer, it's too long.
Yeah, you
It's
could cut an
genuinely, like,
hour
way too long.
and a half out of Oppenheimer.
It's like-
yeah, I
It-
heard there was just way too much talking.
There's a
I
lot
didn't
of
watch
talking.
it personally, but
It's hard for me to recommend for anyone to watch because I'm like, oh, watch this 3-hour movie
Like, you
about
want
people
it.
talking about a bomb.
about people talking about a bomb.
Yeah, you have to
There-
find
Should we build the bomb?
someone who
Should we
actually
not?
wants to like watch
you'd have to
something
be-
about World War II.
Yeah, you'd have to be interested in that kind of thing.
Because so many World War II movies are like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Saving Private
It's
Ryan.
hard for people like for me
I
to
think
like
that's
recommend
the-
that. Like you have to make sure you have 3 hours allotted. so
And
you
just
watch
like
the movie.
what type of mood do you have to be in? To just
See,
like,
that's the
yes,
thing.
let's go watch battle
Yeah.
right now. Let's go watch war.
You never get the mood to like watch a documentary.
That's not so. Chernobyl is a good example, but it's a show.
Mhm.
It's talking about Chernobyl.
Yeah.
But I think they tow it within like a show length, rather
Yeah.
than like it's hard for you're putting in so much information in 3 hours.
Exactly. Like
But-
people watch Planet Earth, and that's a
Yeah.
that's a season or you get episodes with that, and it goes to different things.
That's
but-
easier to like take in rather than like hopefully you have 3 hours allotted for this one movie.
and like the mental willpower to be like, I want to know what happened
It is dark.
in World War II,
It's a dark
and
movie.
it's
Yeah.
very dark.
It's a very dark movie.
Because as kids, they made us watch. Well, I had to watch The Boy in the Striped Pajamas
Yeah.
in school. And then, didn't you watch that in school? Or did you watch a
No.
different World War II movie?
I don't know. We watched Saving Private Ryan a lot, and
Yeah.
then like
It's a
Anne
good movie.
Frank. Something about Anne Frank. There was like a
The
movie.
Diary of Anne Frank.
Yeah, but there's like some sort of movie about it
don't know.
that they wanted us to watch.
Yeah, they made us watch the porno between her and Jacob.
Huh?
Who's Jacob?
Huh?
Anne Frank and Jacob, or whatever his name was.
What is happening?
Who's Jacob?
Confused.
In the real Diary of Anne Frank, whoever the boy that she was with, like sheltered up with, she had like crazy sexual feelings for him. In like the actual diary, but they just didn't tell us that in
It is a
school.
diary, and they did
Do you
read
have
it.
the diary? Like, did you?
Yeah,
read
me and my
the
boy,
diary? Like,
me and my boy Hitler and Kanye have copies of Anne Frank's.
That's crazy.
I'm just. How do you know this?
Probably on the internet.
Because I get random motivational drives to like,
You get random Anna Frank diary
And-
reading times.
and
Spurts.
one of
like,
those
"Where can I
drives
find that
drove me
porno?"
to World War II. Like I've seen a lot of like Saving Private Ryan. I like Jojo Rabbit. I talked about that before. And then
I liked that one actually.
it's probably the most lighthearted World War II movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But
It
it's
was,
still like made me
satire.
cry.
Well, and it was like learning, but also like they deceived me into learning, which is the best way to do it, you know? I don't
Yeah.
want to like watch something and think I have to use my brain. I just want it to happen
Yeah.
and then walk away with some facts in my pocket.
Yeah. Make it fun.
And it was kind of about mental illness too.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
But yeah, I overall liked Barbie more
Right.
than Oppenheimer.
Oh, right, Barbie.
Barbie.
But it's not
Oh,
saying
that's good.
That's not me saying Oppenheimer is a bad movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like overall enjoyment, like on first watch. Actually, I smiled like a lot of the time. I was like, it's so.
I wish we could cut this with real footage of you just
It's,
cackling at
no,
the
I,
Barbie movie.
I actually like was laughing a little bit, like because it's so like I feel like the movie doesn't take itself too seriously. Like there's so
Yeah.
Oh,
many
yeah.
like
Yeah.
when Ken's doing dance numbers. I'm like, most of the time I would actually like cringe at this kind of stuff, but I actually like find it entertaining in a weird way. Like for Barbie, it's like I know they're like joking.
Yeah,
it's a joke.
it's Barbie.
It felt
It's
like
a toy.
like a spoof
Yeah,
type of thing.
they're doing this as a joke. I mean, it's supposed to be to the max.
Mhm.
Yeah, like this is obviously like ridiculous. It's meant to be.
Yeah, but it's also like really artsy.
Yeah,
And really pretty.
costume design, set design.
Yes.
I feel like costume design's gonna win.
costume design was really good.
It actually was genuinely like I genuinely said it out loud, like, oh, they put a lot of work into this. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
For when they were skating with like the '80s outfits, to like all the outfits that little animation, not that animation, even the animation when the car
When they're
like,
just
landed.
in the sit
Yeah,
and then the background's moving.
yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
It's
and
good.
then when Barbie was throwing the outfits and they do that little thing with they split it where they go wide and they show the like the outfit names. That was cute. It's like little cute moments like that. It's like that's clever.
Yeah.
I like how they added weird Barbie because everybody had that one messed up doll. Like,
Yeah.
Try to cut their hair and
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
wait, I'm 11. I don't know how to cut hair. Like,
That's my biggest enjoyment of it. I think they just know like it just didn't take itself too seriously. Like yes, there's a message to it, but it's just like maybe it was a little like too preachy, but I don't think it was like too much for everyone. It's like yes, there's obviously like it's a good like it's an overall good movie. Like there's no way like you hate this movie. I don't know.
my coworker was saying that like she's really happy that she watched it with her husband because it like opened up a long discussion of like, do you feel this way sometimes in public, or do you have some of these thoughts that Barbie was having? And then she was like, actually yes. And then she was just like, I'm glad that he got the message. And then I was like, well, some people actually aren't getting that message at all. And they're getting
No.
it so
Yeah.
twisted.
No, yeah.
And they're like,
well,
Barbie's
there was
pushing
like
this
that,
agenda.
that trend of like, oh, it's a red flag if my boyfriend doesn't like the Barbie movie or something like that. There was like an internet trend
I
about
remember that.
I got like a TikTok where like this girl got all of her guy friends in one room and made them watch the movie. And some of them weren't even paying attention.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just a movie that there's no way. I feel like there's no way you can like. I hate this movie. Like, there's no one that's like, oh, I hate the Barbie movie. That'd be crazy to say.
Yeah. No, because it's a good one.
It is a good. I actually genuinely think it's a good movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I just wanted to express my first.
It was fun.
Watch.
I asked our back to Oppenheimer. I asked our Japanese friend Spencer how he felt about Oppenheimer when it first came out.
Did he watch it?
Yeah, he said it was a decent film. Like, they did a good job of showing, like, that it wasn't just, oh, let's bomb the Japanese people, let's kill them all. Like,
bigger story. Well,
like
it's not about the bomb. It's about Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
It's like
maybe like making us kind of feel bad for Oppenheimer, even though he did that evil thing.
Yeah.
And he said like he gets it, you know, like it's a good film. But when he was talking to some family, they were like awkward about talking about Oppenheimer because it wasn't that long ago.
No,
in retrospective time, was it 60, 80 years? Yeah. I think
an awkward conversation, not that it's necessary, but I mean, it's still like a huge part of history. It's a huge part of history. Yeah. For sure. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Like, they're still rebuilding. Like, that's part, I read a study, it was like a long time ago, but the reason why Japanese work ethic is like so much like harder or better, and why they work so hard is because they're still trying to rebuild from 80 years ago. And I was like, I kind of get that, because they're just trying to, like, they're still recovering. Like, grandparents, they're like people we know, their grandparents lived through that, so it's kind of wild.
Especially like in the conversations with Oppenheimer too, just like how like some of the people, how they talked, I'm like, genuinely, like, this feels evil. Like, this is like evil thinking to like say this kind of stuff.
And it's weird, like, we're Americans, like, supposed to feel like what's the word?
Patriotic.
Yeah, I almost just said patriarchy because I'm thinking about Barbie.
He's always thinking about the patriarchy.
I want you to say your don't you have a joke about that? I want you to tell the world that joke right now.
I do have a joke about that. Well, it's from the internet, so people probably already heard it. But I never saw it on the internet. Someone told it to me. Why do you always see so many Pop-Tarts, but you never see any Mom-Tarts?
Why?
Because of the pastryarchy. I like how you remember that.
Oh, I pressed the wrong one.
I was gonna play this one.
It's a good one. It's a good pun. I love a good pun.
I laughed the first time, don't worry.
Can we have a callback to last week's episode?
But what?
Will you wash my feet?
No. Well, why?
Why?
Why? What's the reason?
Did I not ask nice enough? Will you please wash my feet?
Like, are you incapable of doing it yourself?
No, like, if I just like asked nicely, would you?
Why?
Because I love you.
But what's the reason? Like,
my feet be dirty.
If you had a good reason, maybe I'd consider it.
Washed Jesus' feet.
Somebody washed Jesus' feet.
But I'm not Jesus, nor am I that person. That has nothing to do with me.
So Blair was like, okay, first off,
the story.
I mentioned a story where I had my feet washed at Christian camp. Second.
Do you remember that? You said it while we were playing Catan.
I had the same experience.
Second, then Blair was like,
and I was like, I think I'm done with Christians in Christian camp.
I'm done with Christians together.
Like,
Jesus,
why are we touching feet, bro?
Jesus.
I don't know what the feet
That's
thing's
2 weeks
about.
in a row. We said
Jesus gay.
Turn your other cheek, fine, but washing feet, that one doesn't add up to me.
And then Blair was like, I'm gonna ask Lexi if she can wash my feet. He's like, that's the passing grade.
That's the passing grade?
Yeah.
They would wash my feet.
Do you want the ring back?
That is a nice ring. So my coworker actually also had to wash feet when she was a kid, but the person's feet she washed was like in her youth group, so she knew the person for years.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it could not be me though.
I got my feet washed.
Happy for you.
Speaking of feet washing,
Did you ever cry on someone's feet?
cry on someone's feet.
Did
That'd
you
be
have to wash
crazy.
feet too?
No, I've never had to wash feet.
You're lucky.
At my
That's why
church
you're still a
camp, I
Christian.
shot 12 gauge shotguns.
I was the person that had
You're
their
lying.
feet washed.
not.
Like,
What
could
do
you
you mean?
imagine?
what do you mean?
No, I was the guy that had his feet washed instead of being the
You're
one that...
Jesus?
No.
Someone washed your feet.
Someone
At
washed
Christian
his feet at church camp.
I didn't clean
And
feet.
you were cool with that.
I mean, I didn't. I was like,
Cool. Cool if that's a...
my counselor was like,
Not,
You're
Hey.
like, if this is my calling.
he was like, at first he was like, you gotta wash feet. Then he was like, Uno card reverse, you're getting your feet washed.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of just wanted the experience.
wanted.
Wanted. I don't know. I don't do well with people touching my feet. Not a feet person.
I was
Don't
underage,
enjoy
so
feet.
I don't know.
Just makes it more strange.
That's way too crazy.
Okay, back to this shotguns.
Yeah, what about
Shotguns at Christian camp.
Yeah,
Why?
I shot bows and arrows.
because we were just at camp.
Actual guns?
Yeah, there's a 12 gauge shotgun and
Okay.
a 16 gauge shotgun, and I was like, if God's watching, I'm not gonna be a bitch, so I'm gonna grab the 12
the
gauge.
patriarchy.
I'm blown away. I don't understand.
I didn't-
How old
Blown
were you?
away.
That they were like, here,
It was
little kid, come to camp
2011,
and shoot
so-
guns.
Shoot guns. Yeah, yeah.
I was probably
The
like 12 or
Bible.
13. Yeah,
That's insane.
I was going into middle school. It was
Wow.
cool.
I just find that so surprising. Did your parents have to sign a waiver to allow that?
Yeah, it was probably just like one signature and like a long contract, but the church gave
By the
it
way,
to them,
we're
so
giving
they
your
were
kids
probably
guns.
like, it's probably fine.
It's in the fine print.
Did you spit game at your Christian camp?
I did not spit game at camp, but like there were so many other guys that
Spit game?
did. Yeah, dude, it was hilarious. Like we would go into our cabins at like 10 p.m., 10:30, and then they would sneak into the girls' cabins.
We didn't do nothing like that.
Like,
I wasn't that cool. For me, I wasn't that cool.
I think if
I didn't spit
any
game.
place, God's probably watching at the camp.
Bible with away. Everything's okay.
God
Bible
went to
with
sleep
away.
at 10:30, so it was fine.
Bible with the way. The width this way or this way? That's the question. Is the book standing up or laying down?
Multiple Bible with away.
Yeah, dude, they'd sneak into the counselors' cabins and then wash each other's feet.
Or the counselor snuck into my.
While you were sleeping. Wow.
I got baptized at that lake over there at my Christian camp.
Nice, nice, in a little lake. Imagine getting baptized in a lake and then there's like E. coli in the lake.
That's God's will, baby.
Guess I'm meant to die.
I guess so.
Remember the scene where Homelander baptized? I think it was it was Huey. He baptized Huey, and he kept him underwater for a little. Just the look that he had. He's like,
The veins popping in his neck and forehead.
Gosh, what a great show The Boys is.
oh yeah, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, we're gonna need more of that.
That's a good one. I like Gen Z a lot too.
Gen Z's good too.
That's cool.
Gen V?
Gen B. Gen Z?
What do you mean you like Gen Z?
Gen X?
No, the show.
No.
No.
Actually,
Credit.
I
Get
am
this.
25, which is
Gen
like
V.
the cutoff. So like I'm a Gen Z, like at the top.
What am I?
You're a zillennial.
What's that? Are you just making stuff
like
up?
Gen Z / millennial. Like me and you are both on the cusp.
I'm a millennial.
You're a momini.
How are you a millennial? You're
No,
the
he's
youngest
a Gen
one
Z.
here. Oh.
Sorry, I don't know the
Pulling
difference.
my leg. I don't know.
26.
I don't know,
and
because I thought
25
I
are
was
like
a
the-
millennial. And then people were like, no, you're not. And I was like, okay. I don't know.
I mean, you could. It's just you'll be the bottom of the barrel of a millennial.
Wow, bottom.
Wow.
Like people have. I thought I was a millennial, and then I just got called like wannabe
Not
growing
the
up.
bottom of the barrel.
And then I met more Gen Z people, and I was like, wait, these are my people.
Imagine calling someone a bottom of the barrel millennial.
Imagine being a bottom of the
You
barrel
wanna be
boomer.
scum. You bottom feeder.
Nobody would want
That's a
you.
lot of B's.
Those people
Bottom
probably
barrel boomer.
Bottom barrel boomer.
BBL.
BBCs.
And you? Do you have one?
Remember when I said that to Asami? Asami was just chilling at the top.
Asami is our kitty.
Asami, how do you feel about BBLs? BBCs?
BBCs? Do you ever hear Lexi and I get home and talk to the cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering that. 'cause
Can
I
you
do
do a
that
little
every day.
impression of Lexi when she gets home?
When I think no one's listening.
There you are.
Look at him.
Is that all you hear? Because it gets much longer than that, so I hope that's all you heard.
That's always I hear Asami. I hear the bell.
And she
There's-
runs to greet me. Oh, God, life is sweet.
She's the cutie.
She's the best.
Earlier this week, I was talking to Asami, and at the same time, Jason walked out, and I like pointed at the cat. I was like, "You're a pussy," and then Jason walked out. He was like, and I went,
I mean, literally.
not you."
Sorry.
I had to explain that I was talking to the. I almost just said child.
She is our child.
She is. It's like 20 in human years.
2?
2?
Yeah.
She's 2.
2 in cat years, 20 in human years. Like 24.
I thought it was 2 in human years, 20 in
24.
cat years.
Yeah. Other way.
Because she's like
That's
full
what I meant.
grown, but
That's
to
what I
us, we're
meant.
like, she's 2.
Are you trying to explain math to an Asian?
Sorry. Just cancel me. Should I go?
There's a lot of things that we've said. We haven't said anything that's cancelable.
I don't even know if we've said anything cancelable.
No.
I'll say something. So earlier this week, I watched the Street League skateboarding Olympic qualifiers.
The what?
Street League skateboarding. I'm still into skating. I just don't skate. I kind of want to
He
get back into
recently
it.
got back into skating.
I'll say this.
Was
I'm
it
not
good?
proud of it, but I don't care anymore. The top 5 female skaters in the world are all under 18, and I follow all 5 of them on Instagram.
I'm happy for you.
I don't
I'm-
know what to follow up with.
This
that.
is how I.
So is it okay? Just to be clear, you follow them because they're good at skateboarding, or
Yes,
because
of
they're
course.
minors and that? Okay.
Of course, it's because they're good at skateboarding.
Cool.
3 of them are from Japan. So here's the cancelable sentence.
Yeah.
If you ever think you're good at something, just know that there's a teenage girl in Japan that's better than you.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
I believe it.
Why are the Asians better at everything?
They make a lot of cool stuff. Especially anime.
They made COVID.
Because their parents care.
The Chinese virus.
Whoa. It's all the COVID boosters.
China virus.
They're moving super
Speaking of
fast.
China virus, that's it.
Here's a question I have. We're at 15-minute mark, so we're gonna wrap up.
All right.
But have you ever had a porch talk? Do you know what I'm saying?
Porch talk.
Yeah.
So, here's my story, okay? Porch talk, I'll just give you the scenario, okay?
Mm-hmm.
With my ex, we got pulled into a room. It wasn't the porch. I thought it was going to be a porch, but it was a room. It was a study. We sit down. This is when we were getting a little, we were talking, me and the girl, and then he sits down. He's like right across from me. He's like this, literally like within the same distance. He's like, you guys are getting a little closer, How you doing? I just wanted to talk to you just to make sure that sex is out of the question for me and your daughter, or my daughter and you. And just so you know, under the house of the Lord, just sex is out of the question. Hopefully you guys are not doing anything like that. And I was like, no, sir. No, nothing like that.
No, sir.
Out of the question.
No, don't worry.
Wiping the
that.
sweat. No, sir.
That's porch talk.
Oh,
Have you ever had a porch talk?
That's
your
not what I
dad did
thought you
not
meant
give
by
me a
porch.
porch talk.
Well, because we're
Yeah, we were adults. at
very
that time.
grown.
My dad would always just be like, "Don't be doing anything you ain't got no business."
Okay.
And I think I knew what he meant. He just said it without saying it.
Yeah.
Like when he bought me a laptop when I was a kid, he was like,
Oh.
"Don't be doing anything. You ain't got no business."
My parents were not like that. My dad was very like, I don't want to hear about it. Like maybe
just
it's
don't wanna
happening, but I
know.
don't want to know. And then my mom was like, if
How
you
big's the
do-
cock, honey?
Okay.
No, absolutely not. But she was like, you know, like if that's a choice you make, just let me know and like
Yeah.
we'll get you some birth control, you know.
That's
keep you
supportive.
safe.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna make sure you're like doing it right. And I was like, okay,
I
cool.
think my parents were just like, just don't be dumb, and you're good.
Yeah.
Don't get anyone pregnant.
Yeah, my dad was like, do not get anyone pregnant.
Yeah, but yeah, when that my ex-girlfriend's dad was like, no sex, but
That's wild.
ain't nothing gonna stop me.
He got that dog in
Yeah,
him.
that. Jeez.
53 minutes. We can wrap it up though. Nice.
That's all, folks. Roll credits.
When you were dating, what gave you the ick? Because the ick is big right now. There's a lot of icks.
Okay. There's only one that I can think of. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed to say. But it's okay, like, as a 5'1" woman, height never bothered me. I was never like, you know, short guys are out of the question because I'm tiny as fuck. Like, how am I going to tell you you can't be tiny when I'm fun size? Like, you know. But there's this one guy, he was like maybe 2 inches taller than me, like 5'3". And he was like trying to like spoon me in bed, and you know how like your arm will be like around me like this, and then I'll take this arm, like stretch it this way and hold your hand under my pillow.
Okay.
I was trying to do that, and his arm couldn't reach
No.
to like hold my hand,
No.
and I immediately was like, oh good lord, this is kind of like I'm having very complex feelings about this. Like I don't really like this.
These puzzle
And then
pieces
obviously
don't
I
fit.
wasn't going to end it. Yes, we did not fit together in that way.
Then Lexi was like, can you reach for something in the top?
Me every day at home. Can you open this pickle jar? But yeah, I was like, wasn't something I was really gonna like end something over, but it definitely like, you know, gave me complex feelings. And then like there was a big falling out because he turned out to be psycho and was like trying to beat up my friends.
That
and
should have
shit.
been
And
a
I was
red
like,
flag right
bye,
there.
bye,
though.
bye, bye,
If
bye,
your
gotta go.
arms are too short,
I'm just imagining like a little T-Rex just trying to reach.
It was.
Like little...
I don't want no T-Rex ass boy. Give me a long
Yeah,
length.
and it was like the worst
Wingspan.
part was like it wasn't just like, oh, I can't reach, I'm gonna find something else smooth to do, you know. It was just
Smooth?
like, and then like the flapping, like trying to reach, and I was like,
Not the flapping.
please
Dang.
stop.
Like a little penguin.
So yeah.
All right, fellas, get longer arms.
That's adorable. Okay,
All right, that's
let's wrap this up.
that's Caucasian.
That's Caucasian.
Thank you, Lexi, for being on the
Thanks,
pod.
Lexi.
Thanks for
I had a fun
having
time.
me.
Did it feel like an hour? It never feels like an hour for everyone I ask.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you want to plug anything?
No.
You want to say anything to the world?
No. There's one
All
thing
right.
I like wanted to chat about, but maybe another time. Just like I want to talk about sleepwalking. I want to hear about other people's
Never done it.
experiences
All
or
right.
perceptions of sleepwalking.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Drink your Evan Williams eggnog. Sponsored. All right. Let's stop this.
See you guys. Thank you for watching.